And now, episode 6. It has been a little bit since we've done the last episode. I believe it's been about almost 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, welcome back, everybody, to episode 6. I'm your host, Johnny, and we have here DJ. It's just us two for today because the whereabouts of everyone else is unknown, but with Dom, he's helping out with his dad doing some work. Natiri is probably doing something. Ethan is probably doing something. Devin is probably doing something or MIA. And we know the whereabouts about Emma, but we'll explain that later in the podcast. But to start off, DJ will explain to us about Super Mario's 35th anniversary and some reveals of new games that are being released for the fans, and as well as a big special that is also a collectible item that's for the fans. So if DJ wants to explain that, go right ahead, man.
Alrighty. So, from what I was told, from what I know, it was checkout or drop because I did end up going to bed a bit early, so I don't know if they revealed it at night. But yeah, there were some new games announced. One of them was a Game and Watch thing. And it has both Super Mario Bros. And Super Mario Bros. Lost Levels, which is pretty cool.
Yep.
And it has a remake of an old Game & Watch game, but with Mario. Then, I'm not going to be able to say them in order, but then
That's fine.
is Super Mario Bros. 35, which is basically Tetris 99, but with Mario. So we finally got that Mario Battle Royale game everybody's been wanting.
Yep. I've been hearing about that.
Then, the special thing that Johnny was saying was this Mario Kart game. It's basically you have the Switch as the controller, and there's this Mario in his kart that you control with a camera on top of it. So it's kind of like AR basically, and you can just drive it around your house and like as a race course. And I thought that was one of the coolest things that Nintendo has ever done since like Rob.
And it's really cool because since it's using the AR sensor or the AR camera, it's really cool because like that's integrating everything that you would have imagined, and yeah, driving around like your house and stuff like that. It just makes it more realistic, and it makes it a lot more fun too of the game.
Yeah, and so far we've only seen Mario and Luigi. I have no clue if they're gonna be making more characters. I hope so. That would be awesome to race your friends.
Oh yeah, of
And
course.
then they announced that they will also be bringing Super Mario Bros. All Stars to the Switch
Yep.
with the NES games.
Yep.
And,
And I saw that. I was watching a little bit of the trailer before we started discussing, and I thought that was gonna be great.
and then Super Mario Bros. Oh wait, no, Super Mario 3D World Deluxe finally coming to the Switch. Next year. I'm super excited for that.
Mm-hmm.
I was only able to play it once because I never owned a Wii U, sad. But there's a new mode, or I assume it's a mode, called Bowser's Fury, which at first I thought it said furry because Bowser turns into a cat in 3D World. So I was like, oh crap, is Nintendo supporting furries now? Oh crap. But yeah, and then the last announcement, the biggest one, Super Mario 3D All Stars. It has a remasters of Super Mario 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy. And like, I wish I was able to get like my reaction recorded, but I was like, oh my god! Like I was screaming at the top of my lungs because Sunshine is one of my all-time favorite Mario games. And sadly, I do not have it for the GameCube anymore because I don't know what happened to it. But yeah, I'm glad I can finally play it on the Switch. I'm probably gonna use my GameCube controller because I wanna feel what I felt years ago.
You want to have that experience like you had. You
Yeah.
want to revisit that experience that you had as a kid playing Sunshine,
Yeah.
and that's
And
always fun.
I think there was one more. Oh yeah, with the 3D World Deluxe, they didn't announce it in the video, but at a press release, there's going to be Cat Mario and Cat Peach amiibos.
Ooh. So brand
Yeah.
new amiibos too.
Yep. And
Nice.
I'm definitely gonna get Cat Mario. I'm not sure about Peach. Mario, as most people would know, is one of my favorite characters in general of all time.
And
And
it's pretty rare that they release new amiibos.
yeah, unless it's Smash, there's pretty much no chance
Yep.
of games getting.
Oh yeah, of course. Of course.
And I think that was it. Um, yeah, I think that was it.
Yeah, because I know I wasn't watching it. There's a lot of show like direct and showcases that I don't really get a chance to watch. I know I watched the PS5, the Xbox showcase with the new games that they're releasing for Xbox Series X and stuff like that. But other than that, like with the direct, I sometimes don't check that out because I don't know. I don't keep myself updated with Nintendo. I should though, because I am a very avid gamer when it comes to stuff like that. But I need to start keeping myself updated with that with
Yeah.
Nintendo's. Um, there was some altercations a couple weeks back, right after we recorded the fifth episode of the Golden Blocks podcast. We kicked Sarah, and there was a huge ordeal of why we kicked her. So I'll explain a little bit because I won't go into much details. The person who was impersonating Sarah was not the person that we assumed it was, and that's all I'm going to get into. So our new member that we had is no longer our member in the group because the person who was impersonating Sarah was not the person who they assumed to be. And so we had to kick
Yeah.
them. But we found out what's been going on with Emma, and that's a relief because we knew that Emma was going through a very hard time in her personal life. So Emma is doing okay. She is finishing off her last year of high school because I know she started around mid August, like a few of the other guys did as well.
Yeah.
And she is stepping away from social media permanently, question mark,
We're not
because
sure exactly.
we're not exactly for sure because the only person who has actually spoken to her was Dom, and Dom talked to her. It was a little conversations from what I know, and she told him that she was doing okay. She is now permanently stepping away from social media because it is very toxic upon herself, and she deals with a lot of mental issues, and she does not want that to inflict herself as a person any more than it should. And she has a lot of hardship that goes on with herself and where she lives. So when she turns 18, she definitely is debating about moving out from what she's told us previous hands. And probably by that time, maybe she'll come back. She'll probably rise again into, the internet and maybe try to get back onto a lot of the things that she was doing previous times. But as of right now, we're not too for sure. The only person who will probably be able to get information is Dom because he has her number, and we told him to give us our numbers to her in case she wants to talk to us, but we have not gotten a response yet. I don't know if Dom either forgot or if she hasn't responded back to him, but we're not too for sure. All we know is that she's doing okay right now, and
Yeah.
that's what's been going on with Emma. So as of right now, though, she is still part of the group, but we just don't really have good contact with her as of right now.
Yeah.
And with very unfortunate news, Chadwick Boseman died from
Yeah.
colon cancer, and he was a very big actor that premiered in Black Panther. So he played as Black Panther, the Prince of Wakanda. and or well now the king of Wakanda, but he passed away very recently due to colon cancer that he was battling for 4 years, and that is a very hard thing to deal with because colon cancer is very hard, especially when you can't allow yourself to release those bowels correctly. It is a very troublesome to have, especially with a big acting career like he had with all the Marvel movies that he was in. And it was just very hard to hear that that happened to him so recently because
Yeah.
he was such a big actor and as well as a big actor in the black community. But rest in peace, young sir, because he was still very young, and
Yeah.
it was very hard to hear that he died at the age he did.
And the thing that kind of made me very upset because my grandmother, who sadly have passed away a few years back, died from the same thing, except it kind of spread through her body, and I was very close with her. Hearing about colon cancer again has brought back some bad memories,
Hmm.
and I wish I will be praying for his family and his friends and
Yeah,
all of that.
definitely because that was very very sudden that it happened, especially with him. It's very bad, that that stuff happens. And it's a very big part of life, and as well as taking care of yourself too with treatment like that. And I know he probably was treating himself for it, but it must have taken over his body a lot quicker than he was assuming. And you know
Yeah.
it's stuff like that is going to happen to us, and I hate to be honest, but it's true. And I'm sorry for bringing out the mood to everybody who's listening and watching this video because it's just true. A lot of stuff will happen. There's already been a lot of deaths throughout this year, especially with COVID-19 hitting us pretty hard, and with a lot of actors and actresses dying. It's very hard to cope with right now, and especially with like very close loved ones too. That's very hard to cope with, and like a lot of people will understand that because they've already had previous loved ones that died, and they will understand that grief that is going on between every one of us as of right now. And there's a special package that DJ has received, and I already know what it is because he told me not too long ago.
Yeah. Today, I got a message from USPS like around 2 or 4 o'clock in the morning, saying that my package was coming in soon, and I was thinking maybe it might come in tomorrow, but no, it came in today. Very unexpected for video viewers. I'm gonna see if I could get my camera pulled up so I can show you guys. Audio listeners, you got to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you want to see this stuff. This is pure gold right here. Okay. Got okay. I'll start. Marble Hornets Complete Series 1 DVD, Complete Series 2 DVD, Sack Business Card, Complete Season 3 DVD, and Issue 1 for Marble Hornets comic. And so far, only 2 of those are released right now, but there are more planned for more to be coming out.
Hmm.
And I am a huge fan of Marble Hornets, and I've been following it for ever, basically. So I'm
Because
very glad to finally have these things.
yeah, because he DJ does go into the lore very very closely to it.
Yeah.
Um, Now before I get into the next little topic that we have here, uh, you were talking about how Series 3 was 2 discs.
Yeah.
Now, you're explaining to me earlier, due to the fact that there was more episodes in that season 3, correct?
Yeah, and like the episodes were also like very long, and they had like a lot of stuff
Ah, okay,
for it.
so there was more content. And plus that was the last season, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, so they're going to be adding a lot more content in that one. Now, to the next topic, future video question mark is this future video going to be a review to Marble Hornets seasons 1, 2, and 3, or is this totally different?
It is. I plan on doing a review for Marble Hornets. They are kind of one of the main inspirations for my series. JS Camera, go watch it.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I kind of want to give them a big thank thank you and a kind of a tribute to Marble Hornets for helping me with this, with my own story, and it will also kind of have like kind of a review in general of the disc and the issue 1 comic, since I don't have the second one.
Yep.
But yeah, that's basically that's the plan. But things could happen to where, it might just not happen. But I'm
Yeah, of
hoping,
course.
because I haven't uploaded to my main channel in like ever, like forever. So I kind of want to start bringing back videos for my main channel.
Yeah, of course. Because I know all of us have a lot of different content that we do here and there, especially with our separate channels and separate accounts that we manage over.
Yep,
And DJ is hopefully going to start doing that again and start uploading personal videos of his own work and stuff like that. So that's one thing that he was bringing up to me a little earlier today in our conversation before we started the podcast. And as well as that, Mulan is dropping tomorrow, September 4th, Friday, 2020. There's no specific time. It's just going to be dropping tomorrow. For Premier subscribers who have Disney Plus Premium, which is the $30 a month premium subscription for Disney Plus, which I think it's pretty ridiculous. It just sounds like Disney's just trying to get more money off of people now,
that's what I'm
especially
thinking.
yeah, especially since they're like, oh, now you get an early premiere of this movie, that movie, this series with these seasons and these episodes. It's just like they're sitting here now and they're just trying to collect more money from the subscribers who are not really paying a lot, and then now they're trying to get people to get that premiere subscription and pay that $30 a month, where people were only paying $7 to $8 a month to just watch movies and TV shows with the seasons and episodes that were already owned and uploaded to Disney.
Yeah,
And
and what they should do is for premium people is that they should like add like special features for the movies, like they would get on a Blu-ray or DVD and stuff. That which would make it more people want to get it.
yeah, the thing though is that that's why there's already DVDs like with that special content, because they can't really upload it to Disney unless they already have that, and that's the case there. And the reason why they won't be doing that is because they're still going to be making that money from those DVDs and the subscription. They're making money overall. It's just a big whole investment that they're doing. And that's the reason why they're doing this stuff too, because they know that they can get a lot of money from people's pockets and wallets from this point on, because of that whole premiere subscription that's going on. That's $30 a month. I'm not endorsing Disney Plus Premium, but I'm just saying that it's it just sounds like a whole nother ordeal just so you can get earlier access to movies, TV shows, and certain documentaries and stuff like that, because they do own other companies like National Geographic and Fox Century, which is no longer Fox Century, which is very upsetting.
Yeah,
And it's just crazy that they're doing this now, and I don't like it. I love paying my $7 to $8 a month, and I can wait to watch Mulan when they drop it at a later date. I can wait for that, or I can just be the rebel I am and go watch it on streaming site.
I'm probably not even gonna watch it because, like I said, apparently Mushu's not in it. So what's the point? He was the best part.
I'm still gonna watch it because it's a live adaptation and it looks really good. It looks like it's done very, very good. So that's the reason why I'm gonna watch it. I don't want to miss up the opportunity.
But I swear, if "I'll Make a Man Out of You" is not in this movie, I'm going to riot Disney. I'm going to burn down their building.
I don't think they took it out. I think it's still in there because they did a revision of that song from the looks of it when I was watching some of the trailers before they started uploading more more stuff of Mulan?
Because apparently in the Lion King remake, the song that Scar sings, apparently it wasn't even a song in the remake. It was just like a speech. So if they do the same thing for "I'll Make a Man Out of You," I'm gonna be very angry.
Well, we're just gonna have to wait and see for ourselves. And right now, DJ is postponing JS Camera series for a short time.
Yeah.
And if you want to explain a little bit, I was gonna say something, but you can explain first what you're gonna say.
So basically, right now it's being postponed because, um, which will be a topic, which we will talk about in a bit, relating to some of the actors. But yeah, actors are not like available at the moment. But maybe sometime after this weekend, we will be getting back to filming. But um, we'll get into that topic in a bit.
Yeah, because right now with the whole COVID-19 ordeal, and it's not going to disappear for a while, because people who are still out there working and not doing what they're supposed to be doing and wearing their masks and stuff like that, it's just such a pain in the that people are not doing what they're supposed to be doing and just putting on their mask. Like, seriously, like, you guys should understand that you should take these precautions very serious when it comes to a whole worldwide pandemic. And right now there's countries that are actually getting back to normal, that are like becoming better with their health economy, basically, because they're actually taking these precautions very seriously, where it's like our country, half the people are very precautious about it, and the other half is just like, no, screw masks, we don't
Uh,
need that.
the other half are just Karen.
Or the others are just Karens. Like, it's like half of it people care, 45% is like freaking people who don't care about masks and like health, and then the 5% is literally the Karens that are just like, I can't breathe in this mask, what are you doing? But it's just a whole ordeal. And I know that's holding off with DJ's postponing of making the series, because like his friends who are some of the actors are doing their own stuff with school and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and that's just holding back on the whole series right now. And it's probably going to be like this for a little while longer, depending on how everybody's schedules change, from what I can assume.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, so I know you have a lot of stuff coming up in the next few months, so
Yep.
especially with like the holidays coming up too. And now that they're not going to do like a regular Black Friday, that's actually good for a lot of the workers too.
Yeah.
It's going to make it a lot better. And right now, there's rumors of the Nintendo Switch Pro that will be released in 2021. I
Yeah.
was watching the video a little bit of Kevin Kenson from what DJ informed me on to watch it, and he was explaining that right now with the designs of it, it's going to be 1080p on the tablet, and for on TV mode is going to be 4K. So that's a big upgrade of transitioning from a device that could go on tablet mode from 720 and TV mode to 1080, from having a tablet mode to 1080p and going on to TV mode to 4K. That's such a big improvement, which means that the console itself is probably going to cost a little bit more too.
Yeah, but that's very reasonable because usually Nintendo doesn't go like high on their prices, but for something like this, I can see why they would be
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah, and I know it's because like with a lot of consoles nowadays, it's becoming a lot more bigger with the resolutions. More pixel means better quality, and you
But
know,
with Nintendo, they care about like how the games turn out and that if people will enjoy them or not.
yep, yep, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. So that's the
So
reason.
that proves that Nintendo is the bigger man.
And they have better ideas, but they're just trying to play it wisely right now with their other competitors like Microsoft and Sony.
I don't think Microsoft would be a big deal because as what I'm still hearing that they're still like buddies,
Oh,
Microsoft.
okay.
So
That I didn't know.
yeah, and rumors are saying that Xbox Live might be coming to the Switch and stuff.
That's strange. I wouldn't expect that.
Yeah,
Oh well. I hope that happens then, because then that means a lot of games could be implemented, or a lot of services that is from Microsoft could be implemented through
like
Nintendo, but they would have to make
stuff.
an entire contract to do so.
Yeah.
On bigger news, DJ's stepsister is getting married this weekend, so DJ is going to be very busy.
Yeah. And my stepsister is going to be one of the future characters, and she's getting married to one of the actors already, Tyler, in the series, but in real life his name is RJ. So he was one of the first choices I had in mind for playing his character, and it went through. And well, yeah,
Now it's
that's
working out.
yeah. So that's kind of one of the reasons why it's being postponed right now because of their wedding. All that. All
Yeah,
that.
and plus you just gotta like get stuff together a lot more easier. So you just need to have that time to do in order to do that.
Yeah.
But as well as that, season 5 of My Hero Academia has been postponed till 2021, possibly summer of 2021 due to COVID-19. It was going to be finished by October, November of this year, 2020, but now they're pushing it back to 2021 next year due to COVID. And I'm a bit upset because that's probably one of my favorite animes, and I love it to death. And I was so ready and pumped for it for this year when they dropped that trailer months back, probably in like I think it was July. But then very recently, last week they announced that they're pushing it till 2021, and I was just like, all right, you know what, that's reasonable because right now there's a whole world pandemic going on, and they're not risking of getting some of their workers sick, and you know, trying to work on a series like that is very big too. And I just wish for the best, especially with what everything's going on. You know, such a big topic too. It's going to come into topics like this. All right, so the last thing before we kind of close out our episode today, I have a big announcement that I would like to put out. So, I just hit 270 followers on Facebook, and when I get closer to 300 followers, I would like to do a big giveaway to everybody who is following my Facebook page where I do my streaming. And I just hit 50 followers on Twitch not very long ago, and I want to do a giveaway for that. And the giveaway that I want to do is not a very big giveaway, but I want to do it to whoever is following and do at least a $20 gift card to Amazon to people who are following to the Twitch account. Because I know DJ follows it, a lot of the other guys follow it, some friends follow it, but I want to do a giveaway for that because that's such a big milestone because that's closer to becoming affiliated. I am affiliated with Facebook, but I don't know how to work the affiliations with Facebook because I read the entire contract for it, but they don't really show how you're supposed to get like the whole revenue from it and stuff like that. So I'm not too big on Facebook right now, but it is such a great opportunity that I am affiliated with them, and I love it because a lot of people do tune in on the streams that I do. But I want to get affiliated with Twitch because I feel like that's more easier and just a lot better to handle with, you know, the followers that I have. And it's just I'm grateful that I had that too. I'm so blessed that it's coming out to this right now. But when I hit 300 followers, I want to do another giveaway. I want to do a big giveaway for Facebook, but I want to do this small giveaway for Twitch for hitting 50 followers. with the $20 gift card from Amazon. It's not big, but it's something that to show my gratitude to the people who are following the channel right now.
I think I might enter that giveaway.
I have to figure out how I got to do it because I've never done something like that, but I do want to do it so people know that, hey, like, this is my gratitude showing for you guys that I'm super grateful that you guys are following and that you guys are checking out the streams and stuff like that. So I need to figure out how I'm going to implement that because I don't have a big following on Twitter. I only got like 26 followers. Instagram is like 100 followers, but then it's like Facebook. That's where the big following is. So if you want to know when I'll be doing stuff like that, like definitely follow that Facebook page at www.facebook.com/themontageman1 because that's where I have more followers and that's where there's more people who are accessing the internet right now and checking out more videos and other content like that. So definitely follow that page so you can keep yourself updated of when I'll be doing that giveaway for Twitch because it's going to make it a lot easier for myself and I want to continue growing with the community of video gaming content creating with the videos that I do of live streaming and stuff like that.
You know what you need to do? You should start streaming on Instagram.
I was looking into that. I don't know though because I know I kind of have a nice following on Instagram, but I feel like it's just something that I wouldn't like doing because I like streaming off of my computer where it's like you're going to be using your phone to stream.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I'm not too big about that.
How about Mixer?
Mixer's oh my god, shut up. Mixer, I was like, Mixer's closed, like they're done, but Facebook took over Mixer.
Which I still kind of find surprising. I would have never thought Facebook and Microsoft would have worked together on something like that.
Well, yeah, I mean, dude, Facebook has gotten really big, so the fact that they would...
Oculus, right? Like the Oculus Rift and stuff?
Yeah.
Like
Yep. So I can see why. But... I mean, that's all that we got for today. It was a pretty short podcast just because it's only two of us and not a lot has happened, but a lot has happened personally for us.
Yeah.
So, we thank you guys so much for checking out the 6th episode of the Golden Blocks podcast. My name is Johnny. I am the host for this podcast, and this is DJ, the OG creator of the Golden Blocks. And...
Yeah.
We hope to see you guys on the next episode very soon, guys. So, till then, we'll check you guys out later. See you guys.
See ya.